In a time before the maps of men stretched their greedy ink across the world, there existed a forest so dense and vast that even the sunlight struggled to pierce its canopy. This was no ordinary wood. It sprawled beyond the known jungles, past the shadowed domains where gorillas thumped their chests and roared their dominion. Deeper still, where the earth itself seemed to hold its breath, a colossal mountain rose like the spine of some slumbering giant. Its jagged peaks clawed at the sky, and its roots sank into secrets older than the stars. Within this mountain, hidden in a labyrinth of caves carved by forces long forgotten, lived the trolls of Sarthul Gol. Led by Thorak Vane, known to humans as Troll King, when he speaks, the caverns fall still. When he judges, none question his fairness, for his wisdom is a river fed by the deep wells of the past. It is said he once felled a rival chieftain with a single strike, only to kneel beside the broken foe and mend his wounds, offering peace where others would have sown death. This is his way, strength tempered by mercy, power guided by humility. The trolls of Sarthul Gor were ancient beyond reckoning, their lives measured not in years but in epochs. Their skin shimmered like polished obsidian, etched with silvery veins that pulse faintly with the rhythm of the earth itself. Their eyes, a depth that told thousand stories, held the weight of millennia, sharp, unyielding, and wise. Towering at nearly 12 feet when they stood, they moved with a grace that belied their size, their clawed hands deft and deliberate. Their hair, cascading in thick, moss-green braids, seemed to shimmer with dew even in the dimness of their caves, as though the forest lived within them. The trolls had not always dwelled in the mountain. Legends whispered among them, tales etched into the cavern walls in a script no human eye could decipher, spoke of a time when they roamed the surface freely, shaping the world with their hands and minds. They had built towers of stone that sang with the wind, crafted tools that harnessed the rivers, and whispered secrets to the trees that made them grow tall and eternal. But when the younger races, humans, elves, and dwarves, rose and spread like wildfire, the trolls retreated. Not out of fear, but out of wisdom. They saw the chaos that ambition bred, the wars that scarred the land, and chose instead to preserve their knowledge, to wait in the shadows until the world was ready for their return. Deep within the mountain, their caves stretched on endlessly, a network of glittering chambers adorned with crystals that refracted light into 1,000 colors. Stalactites hung like chandeliers, dripping with mineral-rich water that the trolls collected in basins carved from jade. The air smelled of damp earth and something sweeter, perhaps the flowering vines they cultivated along the walls, their blooms glowing faintly to illuminate their halls. At the heart of this subterranean kingdom lay the Great Archive, a chamber so vast it dwarfed the grandest cathedrals of the surface world. Here the trolls stored their wisdom, tablets of stone inscribed with philosophies, star charts etched into slabs of quartz, and intricate machines of bronze and crystal whose purposes were lost to all but the eldest among them. It was in this chamber, centuries ago, a troll whose beard reached the floor in coils of silver green uncovered the Book of Varn. Buried beneath a collapsed wall of the cave, its cover was a slab of blackened iron, cold to the touch, yet thrumming with an energy that made the air hum. The pages within were not paper, but sheets of some strange, translucent material. Neither stone nor metal, yet both at once. The words upon them glowed faintly, shifting and rewriting themselves as though alive. Troll King, with his piercing intellect and patience honed by 1,000 years, deciphered its meaning. It was a prophecy, a chronicle of a future yet to unfold, a future of payments, of wealth unbound by gold or coin, a digital tide that would sweep the world. The Book of Varn spoke of XPX, a force that would rise from the ingenuity of the younger races. It was not a mere currency, but a revolution, a system woven into the very fabric of existence, invisible yet omnipresent. The trolls, with their boundless intellect, understood its implications at once. XPX was no fleeting trend. It was destiny, a thread in the tapestry of time that would bind nations, topple kings, and reshape the world's foundations. The prophecy foretold its ascent. first as whispers among the clever, then as a tool of the powerful, until at last it became the lifeblood of all trade. The trolls saw their purpose in this vision. They were not mere observers. They were guardians of the prophecy, tasked with ensuring its fulfillment.